What's going on?
Did you see the IGN backtracking? Dragon Age the Veilguard is awkwardly in conflict with itself, torn into pieces that reflect the sequel to a decade-old RPG and a fresh beginning to no ties from where it came. You guys just gave it a 9 out of 10, called it the best Dragon Age has ever been. You guys have no credibility left. You're essentially contradicting your own review, the one where you gave it a 9 out of 10. There are games where some people are going to think it's like pretty good, other people are going to think it's pretty bad. I cannot see how anybody can logically assign a 9 out of 10 rating to Dragon Age the Veilguard. I cannot imagine it.
Hell no.
Oh no.
Hell no. That game's not a 9
not
out of 10.
enough.
Are you trying to have sex
Absolutely
with me?
not.
Wow, you know, in my daydreams, this is where you lean over me and slap the wall.
Quick, think about us having sex. So now we need to figure out if it's cash lock or Tom lock. Tom lock is serious. Like you want to grab that and taste its neck right by the collarbone.
Oh god.
What?
You know what's really funny to me about it though? Almost all of the problems in this game have to do with this one character. They should have just deleted this character. It gets worse.
Yeah.
So basically, the Thieves Guild is no longer the Thieves Guild. I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts, and we make sure that we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves. Oh my god. They're so insufferable. It gets worse. How does this keep getting worse? Who wrote this shit, man? I don't know.
God. Holy fuck, that was bad.
What's been really funny about this game, the Dragon Age game, is that it's actually caused people even inside of LGBT to like fight each other.
So one of the craziest situations to occur on the Dragon Age the Veilguard subreddit actually just happened. Very weird stuff going on, and even sparked in a mini civil war on the subreddit. And it all happened over this post. Veilguard is helping me to get rid of my homophobia, which accumulated over 500 upvotes on that subreddit.
This is such a fucking troll post. This is such... I used to be a very homophobic person because of Grum's tweets about woke agenda. This is... Oh my god. What are we talking about?
That's so bait, dude.
This is such a fucking
troll. That does
does
look like a bait for.
Making it actually the 8th most upvoted post of all time over there.
Are you kidding
User
me?
Jonathan going on to say, I used to be a very homophobic person because of Grum's tweets about woke agenda. But I decided...
How do people not see this being... like... How is this happening?
To give DA Veilguard a chance, since even though the game was attacked by woke, its combat is very good. So I bought the game and I love it. I'm having a lot of...
Combat is good? How? How the fuck I guess the combat is manageable. The lockdown system is fucking trash on that piece of garbage.
This is such a troll.
But,
the fun with the game, and I love the characters. They helped me understand that there is diversity in this times, and that's fine.
In this times? Dude.
Complaints about female characters being ugly are not entirely true for me. I find Neve and Bellara very beautiful for me. And about the use of pronouns, well, I'm still understand how it works. The game is helping me to understand and be respectful to the
I am still understand. Who the fuck writes
LGBT people.
This is an 8 out of 8 great bait. How the fuck did this get 5? This is so obvious.
Baited as fuck.
People got baited by this. This is insane. How do you have this happen?
So this instantly looks like some sort of bait post, but the OP doubled down on the responses.
It is, absolutely.
Like, I wouldn't make bait. I don't do that.
The first line itself is the bait.
Numerous times being like, I wouldn't make bait. I don't do that. Of course, he doubled down on the responses numerous times being like, I wouldn't make bait. I don't do that. Of course.
Goddamn.
No way!
You don't...
Of course, make of it what you will.
Where
maybe
are these
it's bait,
people
maybe
coming
it's not.
from?
However, the majority of the responses are treating it as if it's serious. Let me know if you think it's bait and what you think of the post overall.
It absolutely
is.
It's not bait.
Here's some of the responses that the OP made, clarifying that it's not bait apparently. To all the people saying this is bait, no.
No, it's not.
I want to be a good person. I want to understand all people. God damn. Even that sentence is so suspicious, dude.
To the people saying
it's serious.
It's either a kid or someone just
I want to understand all the people. And this user responds saying that they're so proud of the OP and that their post actually made them teary-eyed. I mean, I hope that's
Oh my god. Literal freaking snowman. It's not even a flake. It's just
For
a
a
full
second, I
fucking
thought
snowman.
this was AI because, you know, it just seemed so, like, fucking flaccid. But AI wouldn't have had this type of a grammatical error. Yeah, this guy's baiting. This is crazy. How are people falling for this?
Teary-eyed out of laughter, but I don't think it is. Someone said the mention of Grums makes this seem like low-quality bait. They got -3 downvotes, and the OP said it's not a bait. How many times I will say that?
It's absolutely 100% it is.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What's happening? This is insane. Because they want so badly for someone to agree with them. I can't believe this.
I don't know if this is convincing me it's not bait. I don't know, man. It's kind of making it sound like more bait, really.
Yes!
So we got another example. I cut that off too early. I meant to say example. Anyways, next example, yeah. Says, I hope you're legit, but this feels like a troll post to me. Opie says, it's not a troll post. I want the change to be a good person. And
okay.
Complete bullshit. The only time in all of EG that shows a cleavage? What the hell is that? Is that a cartoon?
So he made a post right here. He says, considering the collective LGBT contributing to, I guess, probably affirmative desexualization.
Okay.
I can't speak Spanish. I can, you know, or this is Portuguese. I have no fucking idea. We're going to put this in a Google Translate. Okay, here's the statement that they made. Translate. I say this because women are increasingly less attractive, also precisely in video games where LGBT people have worked, like Sweet Baby Inc. Women are always ugly, well covered, empowered, and ridiculing men with their face as body as masculine as possible. Examples: the game Flintlock, Fable, Unknown Six, Concord. Is female beauty a crime for the LGBT people? Learn from the First Descendant and Stellar Blade that these women are like those are women because that sells the male gaze. So bro, this guy's you're getting fucking trolled. You're getting trolled by read the right side. Wait, where? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm reading this here. Yeah, you're 100% getting fucking trolled. Let me see. We're getting to the bottom of this. Give me a minute. This is a masturbate. I think this is a masturbate. I do, because man, if you think that the girls in Stellar Blade or the First Descendant are hot, and then you got turned over to being pro-gay from Dragon Age, bro, no. This guy, you know what? The only thing that's surprising to me about this is the fact that he's attracted to them because they're actual people and not ponies. Where's the rest? There's another one. Holy shit. Look at this. How come Pinkie Pie didn't notice means? This is crazy. It's a fucking, it's like some Brazilian brony. Like, I'm 99% sure that they're trolling now, but I'm not 100%.
God damn it.
Oh, this is another image of like the NSFW stuff for The Sims. Here's another one. Okay. So he made a post right here, and it says, I want to leave my LGBT phobia. Any advice? I would really like to stop that because, for example, when I see someone from the collective, I get a headache from the fury they give me, since I feel that thanks to the collective, the women are no longer pretty. Instead, they are already uglier. There is no male gaze, and I don't have a girlfriend.
Alright, let's monitor agree. What the? Oh my god, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I don't know. Holy shit.
Can somebody please? Oh my god. I don't know. No, I don't even.
I think it's just they're just getting amused by this shit. That's absolutely a troll.
Because like, there's some things they're saying that are like, I mean, if you're a troll, then why have you dedicated hours to like commenting and talking about like the hairstyles of the My Little Pony characters, and it only has
I think
like
he's
3
too
upvotes.
bored,
Like,
and then
it's
he
not
wants
even
to
anything
have
specific
fun.
or crazy. It's a troll. This is scary. We may be dealing with a real virtuoso. We might be dealing with a genuine
Yeah, it's a stage fire.
This is like I actually don't like this guy isn't 2 steps ahead, he's 10 steps ahead. I don't even know what's real. Because he said this, my homophobia was caused for Grum's tweets about LGBT people uglifying female characters in games like Star Wars Outlaws and Silent Hill 2 Remake. I was scrolling his entire chat history. I read every post that he made in the last month, and he was talking about this too. Like, I'm actually not sure whether he's trolling or not. Maybe he has 50 IQ? Maybe he has 150 IQ.
Lastly, we've got this one where the OP says, my homophobia was caused for Grum's tweets about LGBT people uglifying female characters in games, like Star Wars Outlaws or Silent Hill 2 Remake. Alright, so those are the posts, once again, where the OP attempted to clarify that it's not really bait. And now here are the general top responses the post got from different users. This is interesting. Please don't listen to hateful people like Grums. I don't say that because him and I have quote-unquote disagreements. I say that because he is in all of his being a hateful, cruel person. The woke agenda is a false movement that was invented by people who are fearful or disgusted by the idea that those who are different from them are simply wanting to be acknowledged and to exist in most spaces. We are not out to destroy society or culture. Accepting our existence comes at no harm to you and your kind. We mean
and your okay, so yeah.
No harm to you and your kind. That sounds like something an alien would say.
What kind? What is this, dude?
It is. Bro, yes, they're talking like aliens. We're just like you. You and your kind. Uh-huh.
Why would you phrase it like that? Being homophobic or transphobic or sexist or any kind of that nonsense is simply put silly. Me being gay doesn't hurt you. It doesn't influence your life in any way other than you having to tolerate my existence. The demand for representation shouldn't be seen as an assault on anyone. We just want to have characters and stories that we can relate to. This is a part of the representation.
If you can relate to Tosh, you probably don't have any friends in real life. And it's not the world's fault. It's your fault.
Born yesterday. Yeah.
An argument that I find odd because like I've never related to a character because of their sexuality or their gender. To me, I find that like rather surface level.
I actually think that I think especially gender is a massive barrier of relatability, and it's much easier for guys to relate to guys, and it's probably easier for girls to relate to girls. I think this is pretty common sense take.
To be quite.
I think it's mostly something they want to be their extreme of goodness or something like that. Like it's just not the same. Like you want to be inspired and then you want to be them, like something like that. That's the relation most people look in this kind of entertainment. I could say.
Frank, I find a deeper meaning in relating to a character because of
Gosh, are the new
one example, like their life experiences. That post ends by saying, I'm glad the game is starting to chip away at the walls you've built around you. Life is so much sweeter with a diverse cast of characters. I hope you continue to push beyond these restraints that have tied you to bigotry. It's heavy and leaves no room for growth. I hope you break free, and I hope you grow into something beautiful. I think it's totally cool to have a variety of different types of characters in media.
Oh my
The issue with these corpos that preach diversity, though, is oftentimes it comes off really fake and shoehorned in, and they write the characters terribly. For example, Tosh in Dragon Age Veilguard, although probably a lot of the people in that subreddit would disagree. Another top response reads, that was very brave of you to post this. I appreciate it. Edit, just realized this is in the Veilguard subreddit and not the disaster that is the main Dragon Age one. Thanks either way, though.
God.
So yeah, this person and a bunch of people in the Dragon Age Veilguard subreddit hate the main one because they dare criticize the game.
This is always what happens, is like once people have a video game that aligns with their worldview, they're unwilling to hear any criticism or feedback that's negative about that game because it's inconvenient for their worldview. That's and this happens with like every game.
Interestingly enough, has been its own situation that I talked about the other day. Because for a while, the Dragon Age subreddit, the main one, was being heavily censored by the mods, where they were, like, deleting the majority of the posts that were negative.
You know what's funny is I bet people that have made Dragon Age content on YouTube have probably made more money off of it collectively than BioWare has made on Dragon Age.
towards Veilguard. However, as time went on, the censorship over there began to occur less and less, either because the mods just gave up trying to censor all of the negative posts because there were more and more of them as people played the game more, or some other reason, who knows for sure. Regardless, over on the main Dragon Age subreddit, you can now find a pretty good variety of negative posts and positive posts regarding Veilguard. However, on the Dragon Age the Veilguard subreddit, they've been heavily censoring that subreddit since shortly before the game released, and
well, it's not that they haven't been censoring it, bro. They have been like aborting entire subreddits. Like, everybody from my subreddit is categorically banned. If you've ever posted on or you're a subscriber to r/Asmongold, you are proactively banned from the Veilguard subreddit. And this is happening to a lot of other subreddits as well.
Since its release, which is still permeating today. Basically, it's a subreddit full of shills. And so going back to this post from the person who says that Veilguard cured their homophobia.
But how could you say that game is good though? I cannot believe that
this person was 100% a troll. I now am unsure. And I'm very worried about that.
As we've been discussing, the majority of the responses are supportive of the OP enjoying the post. However, there was actually a little civil war that occurred because it looks like there was another user, that being Queen Ashara, who was messaging people in that post, people who were like saying that it was good the OP had this growth as a person and is like a good person now. And Queen Ashara was like, it's not good enough. The OP is still a terrible person, and none of you should forgive the OP. User Swinlu got this response from Queen Ashara, showing the DM that reads, "You are showing your bigotry though, lol. You'd rather accept some random guy who's quote-unquote now not homophobic than recognize someone who was hate crimed for their sexuality. I literally wasn't rude to begin with, and acknowledge the change." So yeah.
They need to shut this website down. They gotta get rid of this. There's something wrong with this. This is bad, bro. Like, this real bad.
It sounds like there's a little bit of context between Queen Ashara and that Swinlu person that we're missing, but we can presume like what the discussion was about. And Queen Ashara then DMs them that. It wasn't done there though. Queen Ashara messaged another user, that being, "Hi, this is Jess," saying all of this. "I'm sorry. How am I showing zero respect? I did from the start, lol, and said I acknowledge the change, and then was downvoted to oblivion for not coddling a bigot. My original comment was saying that I appreciated the change, but didn't completely forgive it. Is that wrong? Genuinely asking. Why does everyone expect LGBT people to coddle someone who was previously homophobic? I don't get that. I've received physical harm due to my sexuality, because a video game made someone not hate us, I should grovel at their feet? Can you?"
Oh my god.
Somebody got beaten by their dad. Well, who knows? I got physically assaulted.
You know what I said before about how people go on social media with unresolved personal trauma, and then they make it everybody else's problem?
Yep, absolutely.
There it is.
I mean, VR chat. Go to VR chat. You will see that in every 5 seconds.
It's all about them. Yes, this is your personal issue, and you're angry. You're trauma dumping in your you're trauma dumping in a ban appeal. Jesus, what the hell is wrong with you?
Goddamn, that is
going on. Imagine if the OP really was posting bait this entire time and like started a civil war on that subreddit with bait, with a bait post. My gosh, that would be a successful troll. And if you're curious about the initial context that Queen Ashara had with these other people in the responses, like before Queen Ashara sent those DMs, I can't find them anymore. So it looks like presumably after getting mass downvoted by the other users, they deleted them. And once again, we do know that the majority of responses are supportive of the OP, Queen Ashara being one of the people who apparently isn't.
I don't understand where like these people come from. Because I see this all the time on Reddit, and like I'll see like my mods discussing, like, we get the kind of like schizo shit that we get in ban appeals. It's always like there's gonna be people that write like pages of information about this. Like, where do these people fucking come from? They come from WoW?
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, that is a WoW character name, so you're right.
Another post I want to take a look at from someone who's critical of the OP. Seemingly taking a different angle from Queen Ashara though. Let's read this. User Kijimiya says, "That must be a joke, right? Oh dear, you make up your mind because of someone's tweet on X." That, of course, referring to how the OP was talking about being influenced by Grum's tweets. This user going on to say, "Then you need a game to tell you that LGBTQ isn't something bad? the heck is wrong with people? First, how about thinking for yourself, rather than to get easily influenced by people on the internet, or anywhere really? And secondly, common sense is enough to realize that of course LGBTQ isn't bad. Let people do what they want to do. Let them love or be whatever they want to. It doesn't hurt anyone or even affect anyone's life. So hating on someone because the person, for example, is gay is just stupid. I know there are a lot of homophobic people out there, but again, that's because they are brainwashed idiots, or just project whatever they are not happy with on those people and hate them. I couldn't care less if my workmates bang other men, for example, because I'm not with them. I don't have to watch it. So sure, if you now feel better about yourself...
To be fair, there aren't a lot of the cinematics in Dragon Age that you are expected to watch that have it. So, like, I mean, I think it's a little bit different, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
forced gay people because of this game. Great.
He didn't finish the game, but if you play the game, you have to watch it, otherwise you will get the bad ending. Like, go play Vanguard. If you know exactly, you gotta do Tasha's quest.
But still weird in my eyes, because it shouldn't take a game or a tweet to dictate whatever you think. Also,
it's never good enough for people like this.
I'm totally pro LGBTQ and let people live their lives like they want to. I don't agree with forced woke stuff. Keyword is quote-unquote forced.
Oh boy.
It's not good. It doesn't belong here, nor does it even help the cause. People who maybe before didn't bother now.
Wait, woke has subcategory? That is that word, I kind of forgot.
What you tried to shove them in their face. Anyways, great game. I like it while I don't agree with everything they did in the game.
Oh yeah,
I do say what I think and don't care at all if whatever I think makes people mad. Facts also don't have feelings. People get way too emotionally attached to things and, as I said, are also easily influenced. Some common sense wouldn't hurt for a lot of people. That user getting -3 downvotes on their post, and the OP also responded to that one, saying, "The tweets I was outraged with was the, quote, uglification of female characters, unquote. The Grum's tweets about Star Wars Outlaws ugly female. Stellar Blade is the real beautiful women, etc."
You're right. No, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan, no. No, you're right. I don't know. Don't let them convince you that those characters in Dragon Age fair. You deserve better than this. You don't deserve that. What is this?
Yes.
He went to the dark side.
Lara Croft was pretty good on
Stay
new game.
strong, brother.
It looks pretty good.
They're adding 2B in the Stellar Blade. You don't have to play Dragon Age, man. It's coming out really soon.
Bro, what's the OP even talking about here? That's like not acknowledging anything that...
Also, how the fuck are you talking about how female characters are ugly, but all your posts on Reddit are about female horses? What the fuck?
What is happening?
What are you doing?
Person really said. It's a response that's similar to the other responses the OP made, but again, it's not like acknowledging what that person was talking about in their post, which makes the OP sound like a robot or something. So yeah, I think the takeaway here is the Dragon Age Veilguard subreddit's a really weird place. I do agree with what that user Kijimiya said about the OP.
Any culture war video game subreddit is always going to be a really weird place. Whether it's Concord, whether it's Dragon Age, whether it's Starfield, or whether it's Dustborn, every single one of these subreddits turns into such a weird place. And it's like either one or the other. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Goddamn.
This is crazy. My subreddit? I feel like my subreddit, there are some weird people in my subreddit
Yeah,
too,
they get banned.
but we try to fucking ban them.
Yep, there you go.
And like other people being too easily influenced.
Most of his hobbies are kind of normal.
Grum's made. Like, you're letting Grum's posts on Twitter, of all things, dictate how you live your life. Dude's unable to form his own opinion and take any accountability. That's pretty weird stuff. But yeah, that's the situation. Let me know what you think about that post, if you think it's bait or not. Let me know what you think about the responses and the little civil war that occurred too.
Fuck you, Asmongold.
If you enjoyed my coverage, please consider liking and or subscribing to the channel.
Gonna get
I'll
banned
see you in the
instantly.
next one.
This is crazy. Where are these people coming from?
This is the United Kingdom.
This is insane.
Yep,
I'm in shock. I was unfairly auto banned. Oh yeah, mistakes happen,
So
right?
one of the
for sure. I mean, the
Ah,
man is. I don't even know what to say.
This is getting out of hand. They gotta do something about this.
This is crazy.
This is getting way freaking out of hand. I'm worried it's gonna freaking
I
ruin
feel like
everyone's
if you
fucking
pay
culture with
attention
this
to like
shit.
a lot of the comments and the things that people say on social media, you would realize
God,
that like the people that
this makes me scared.
We have a real problem, guys. How is Dragon Age? How is it?
Racist?
Call me racist.
Why?
Dragon Age is a good game. You're just hating free without even playing it. I'm a troll.
He did play it. He did play the fucking game. What do you
you're
mean?
A piece of shit.
Lol.
Launch WoW. I'm tired of you. You live for dramas.
We lost it.
Where is Final Fantasy stream? It's yeah. Yeah, this is a troll. It's actually...
What?
I don't even want to know what this was for. Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, we don't need to look back. What happened on the 5th of September? I don't know. I don't know. We don't want to know. Actually, another gooning and hating. Yes, another one, guys. All the pretty horses. This is insane. I'll link you guys this video. How is this game still getting this much drama? This is crazy.
Yeah, isn't that
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
Mr. Asmongold. Yeah, this is nuts. And what happened on the 5th of September stays there? Yeah, I hope so. I don't want to know because I just have a feeling that there's probably something. You know what? Let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. We have no idea. But oh my fucking god, that was weird.
Damn, that's a good video. Oh my god, it goes south really fast.